Less than 24 hours ago, everybody was all doom and gloom on Bitcoin's price, and now they're bursting out of their trousers. Guys, Bitcoin briefly broke 40,000 US dollars, but has come into resistance at this absolutely key level that we're going to be diving more into. Is it possible that we're heading to all-time highs within the next 24 hours and breaking those all-time highs? And as well, something very important shaping up on this chart that you need to be aware of. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Bobby Blastoff. Guys, yesterday it was all teardrops and twinkle toes for the Bitcoin price. However, now we're closely approaching to breaking back above 40,000 US dollars, and we have some very key levels that you need to be watching for on these charts. Because guys, this could happen extremely quick. It always does. This rebound itself has happened very quick, so you don't want to be holding your nose for this one. So guys, if you want to make sure you get these time-sensitive, absolutely critical updates, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications as well so you get alerts when we post these videos or go live. And make sure to leave your comment below to enter for the hardware wallet or access to T4. And without any further ado, let's dump in. Shake and bake. Guys, just roughly about 2 hours ago, Bitcoin breached 40,000 US dollars and got a small rejection. It seemingly broke out exactly to a price target here. If this would be some sort of symmetrical triangle pattern or some sort of triangle pattern, it did break out to its breakout target. But guys, this is where the critical moment comes in, because there is a very high likelihood that we see a repeat of what we did again back last time that we bounced off the 21-day moving average. It's very likely for Bitcoin, where Bitcoin could easily shatter this previous support turn resistance and actually set a new all-time high. Not necessarily too drastically above the all-time high in the short term, but it's a huge possibility that we're going to be looking at, guys. So if we start off here with the Bitcoin daily chart, clearly these two key fib levels are extremely important. We haven't had a daily close above or below these key fib levels since we've entered them. Okay, these fib levels are the 1.272 and the 1.414. And basically, Bitcoin trading in between 32,000 and 40,000 US dollars is exactly what it's been doing over the past few days here. You can see trading ever since it broke above 32 back the very first day of 2021, and we've been tightening within this region here. By the way, this highlighted side, everything on this side, this is the year 2021, and then everything on this side of the line is the year 2020. So Bitcoin has clearly had a crazy 2021 already, blowing from 31,000 to 42,000 back down to 30,000, and currently we're sitting right under 40,000 US dollars. And there is a high likelihood that we actually break all-time highs within the next 24 hours and actually cement a new high somewhere around 44,000. And guys, that could actually be the start of a much bigger move that we're going to be getting into as well. But first, if we go to this hourly chart, you can see the breakout target of Bitcoin actually did hit about roughly 40,000 US dollars here on these short-term time frames. Okay, if we zoom in, you can see these fib levels have played resistance. And I mean, as moving on our way up, right? Ever since we broke out, we traded up to this fib level, resistance for about 7-8 hours. Then we break up to the next fib level. You can see resistance for a few hours there, and then we broke out of it. And we don't have any clear resistance, or at least I don't, on these charts until we break all-time highs here. And I think it is going to be incredibly likely over the next 24 hours that we could see a retest of 42,000 US dollars to see if we could break that. Okay, so make sure to oogle these charts because we are in critical breakout mode. If we go to the 4-hour chart as well, you can see kind of the same thing with these fib levels. We don't have too much in the way of actually breaking above our previous all-time high here. You can see ever since we re-entered here on the 6-hour chart. In fact, we do actually have, I believe, bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence here on the 6-hour chart. Yeah, you can see the RSI declining here while the price has been rising. This is hidden bullish divergence. And you can see we've since got a bounce from there. And I think this could be one of the reasons that we actually have a little bit of more momentum going forward. Not just this 1-hour triangle type consolidation pattern that broke out. That is one. We've already hit the breakout target of this. However, on some of these higher time frames, like the 6-hour, there is hidden bullish divergence that we could actually push higher here. And I believe there's actually a little bit weaker hidden bullish divergence on the daily chart, but it does seem to be there, right? Where we have a low and then a higher low, whether you count wick or candle. Both the candle and wick are lower on this first run through, and then the candle and wick are both higher here. But you see the RSI actually diverging here, going down. So again, bullish divergence on both of these charts, which is also pretty normal, especially after a revisit to the 21-day moving average like we've seen over the last few days. 3 wicks down to the 21-day. This, to me, so far looks like a textbook bounce in a bull market off of the 21-day moving average. average. And again, I think the possibility of breaking to a new all-time high here is pretty high right now. I'd maybe even put that chance to roughly about like 60% chance that we actually form a new all-time high over the next 24, 48 hours. The key here for me is actually breaking above, and I guess no coincidence, this long-term support line that we had from when Bitcoin was 20,000 US dollars all the way up to its high of about 42,000. And now you can see for the last 4 days, these have been the last 4 days where we've been on the other side of this, of the support level where it's turned into resistance. And you can see what we would need to get above to actually break this is roughly about 40,400 US dollars. So if we're able to break significantly above 40K and get to 40,500, then I think that percent chance of Bitcoin actually getting a retest jumps up to much higher, roughly 80% chance in the very short term that I think we will have a bigger breakout to probably at least 44 to 45,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. Okay, so big stuff going on, and this right here actually moonshots the chance of that happening if we see a failure to hold the 21-day moving average here for the DXY, which it did hold back when we first retested it 2 days ago. You can see it bounce here weekly, a kind of a weak bounce, and now you see the pressure still kind of attracting it more to this 21-day moving average yet again. So guys, if we fail here over the next 24, 48 hours here for the DXY, I think there's a very good chance that we actually have a chance within the next week if we break the 21-day to actually set a new lower low, the lowest it's been in the next 3 years continued, if we fail to hold this 21-day. So remember, this is absolutely key for Bitcoin. If this dumps, Bitcoin will pump, right? That's like almost like a 99% chance it happens. Okay, so some very bullish things are shaping up on this chart, guys, and we're seeing altcoins actually do pretty decently well as well. Let me pull this up. Just coin market cap, and we'll see the 24-hour biggest gainers. We see some pretty big gainers among some even top cryptos, right? The number 5 cryptocurrency by market cap, Polkadot, is up 26% today. IOST, Loopring, Ren, Decred, Quant, Ethereum up 15% today. So even some of these big boy alts are actually getting pumpage. And yeah, looking very good. Ethereum had a very bullish bounce when Bitcoin went to the 21-day. Ethereum just so lightly touched on the 21-day. Almost. It didn't even necessarily even get down to it, off by maybe like $15, $20. The Ethereum Bitcoin pairing, guys, as you know, is probably the most bullish single Bitcoin pairing chart I've seen on this chart. This goes back like 4 years at this point. So Ethereum, I am really looking for to take some massive breakout against Bitcoin over the next few weeks, okay? Ideally over the next few months at the latest, okay? This could take, again, still a few months to play out, but ultimately this looks insanely bullish, so we're going to keep watching on that. Yeah, we can take a look at my favorite altcoin besides Ethereum. Chainlink doing really well as well, 16.7. Just bounced right on the 21-day moving average, just like all of these other top cryptos. But yeah, the main thing to look for here, guys, we're testing it right now. DXY dropping. If we break below here, get ready. Bitcoin could pump way above all-time highs, way above 42,000 US dollars. And on this weekly chart, the entire cryptocurrency market cap has bounced very bullishly off of that retest of right around 800 billion US dollars, or right around even like 760 billion US dollars. You can see a massive shadow, a massive wick here. Very bullish for the entire crypto space. And altcoins are actually helping prop that up a little bit. It's not just Bitcoin doing well right now, but Bitcoin is doing insanely well. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for on these charts, all of those targets and time frames. Extremely exciting. I do think that it is possible we set a new all-time high within the next 2 days here. So that's what we really want to watch. Ideally on the daily chart, I really want to see how significant this resistance is, right? This was incredibly long support for Bitcoin, going back quite a long time. Our entire run from 20 to 42,000 US dollars was found support on this line here. So now we really want to see just how strong this resistance is. And keep in mind, if this coincides with the DXY dumping below its 21-day moving average, you bet your bottom that Bitcoin is going to absolutely blast past this bad boy, right? $45,000, $50,000 in the very short term, especially if the DXY, in particular, if the DXY fails here. And if the DXY sets a new low over the next week, guys, then we're talking about that longer term target of like 60,000 US dollars here for Bitcoin. That's exactly what I think is going to happen if the DXY busts through here. Bitcoin's going to moonshot up to $58,000 minimum if the DXY sets a new 3-year low. Wow, guys, so if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you can get updates, critical analysis updates as soon as we upload them, time sensitive, and as well, if you're interested in trading, guys, limited time only using my link below and entering the code JACKPOT at checkout, you can get up to an additional $620 for trading on Bybit. Offer is only available for a limited time only. Experienced traders only, and if you want to support the channel as well.